It really is that damn phone. I can't tell if this is a bane of my existence or the only reason I'm still alive. Oh, I'm sorry.
Please, you depend on us.
They truly believe they are superior to me, and it's no longer acceptable. So I began brainstorming ways to overcome one of our most serious addictions, one that few are brave enough to confront. My objective: use camera as a phone replacement. No listening to music except a studio or other places. I can use only computer for like photo transfer. Total of 5 minutes of social media. My first day was very productive, but also calm and peaceful. It is my first day, April 2nd, without the phone. And so far I really don't miss it. But the order is totally wrong. I created 3 notebooks. One of them is still at work, but also one is off the work and third to summarize my day. So let's move on to the second day, shall we? On the second day, something horrible occurred. Also, a lot of positive things happened, such as rehearsing a wedding dance for a couple, practicing a lot, and cleaning the studio and my room. Yes, I performed a line dance for a client and instructed students for several hours, but I also cheated. Let me explain this in a different setting, please. Let's introduce me from the future. Right now is third day and I used Instagram already for a minute. It happened, I checked the messages while trying to get password for the business account. So yes, that happened. I have 4 minutes left. I hope I will not use them. Here we are at the third day. It's a huge day for me. No music, no distraction, just me and open world. There's a saying, you'll own nothing and be happy. And I was. In a subway I met a cool guy, let's call him Steve, and recorded my apology video. McDonald's Memorial. And no, and yes, it's that McDonald's, not that one. Okay? There's a second part. Here's where I met Harrison Flint. Yes, in McDonald's. Yes, Harrison Flint. What a coincidence. Unfortunately, he did not sing for me. He felt shy in front of his nephew, however, we exchanged numbers. Not only that, I also shared chicken nuggets with strangers. I won't be the only one who suffers if it's overly spicy. I additionally put away the fries and walked for 55 minutes.
Wow!
I finished a very mysterious and important task that will allow me to have an easier time at work. I assisted my brother in cleaning the studio after the party. Of course, I was able to do a workout for over an hour. And the biggest of all, hear me out, the book. Wake up. Wake up. Called Wake. It made me realize how much my English has improved. I tried to read about 3 times when I was in high school. My first attempt was miserable, at least. Trying to translate so many words that I couldn't understand, so I gave up. The second time is the same story, but I try harder with barely better results. The third time, however, when I was a little older, but still much younger than now, I felt better reading it, but it was still like Sisyphean task. I was reading, but couldn't remember what was in previous pages. Remembering all the names was basically impossible, and who are they in the story even? After a few years, here, I gave it another chance just to see how bad it would be. Let me tell you, it was amazing. I understood everything. Even my microphone changed to smiley one. Every single character now seems memorable, and it took me only 2 hours to read 70 pages. It's the kind of book that stays in your mind after you finish. It's about a girl that never has her own dreams but has dreams of other people near her. Every time she has a sleepover with friends, or someone at school has a nap, or better, if she drives by a house where someone is sleeping and having a dream, she will connect to that dream with her vision, losing contact with real world, and her body will get numb and paralyzed basically, with every second more and more. My food is me, so I just spent $70 in H Mart. At least it's healthy, so well, I guess that's a bonus. It was a really productive day for me and my body. The main one includes creating extraordinary nutritious cuisine that also tastes excellent. This container with my food, it holds 450 milliliters, and inside of it, it's a lot. And what I mean a lot of proteins, fibers, vitamins, and I created this right here, nutritions. It's estimate, but it's quite good estimate, and I'm really quite happy with what I'm holding. Okay. Oh, and I'm glad to say that I watched the movie Scent of a Woman right there. I don't recall the last time I watched television.
Let's go. When I get a Ferrari, out the door.
Ha! You just made me laugh, Freddie.
Yeah.
2000.
So that's a big one for me. Not only that, but I notice nature waking up, making me want to go on a good hike with a beautiful day off. All my tasks were done by the afternoon. I spent half of my evening finishing the last 120 pages of the book, making a poster for a client, and spending time with my family drinking vodka because I'm Polish, so that makes sense.
2 shots of vodka.
My final 7th day. Considering that I typically work from 1 to 9 p.m., I feel as if I skipped the entire day, even though it was a very productive one. The only thing I can recall making that evening night is pizza. It was really good pizza. No doubt. 9th day. I'm still talking to you. So it means video is still not up. And that day was that time when I felt
The
silly.
family we're born with, and to the family we make along the way.
I could not, with a razor to my throat, be less interested in being your family.
My phone usage increased, and with a razor to my throat, I lost interest in being his victim. I had every single second that turned into hour of unproductive time, where when I wake up,
Hey, is you snoring in my class? Wake up, Mr. West!
from the screen, I feel like nothing has changed, but time has passed. 13th day, 4/14/2025, not so happy no more, hopefully that will change, but my final verdict is simple. I'm going to go without a phone for as long as I can. I'll still need to use an app to download movies and images of the glasses, the Ray-Ban ones, but I'll maintain the iPhone 6s as my stationary phone for the time being, which I'll carry with me if necessary. This way I can stay connected without being overwhelmed by constant notifications and distractions. It's a small step towards reclaiming my time and focus, and I'm optimistic about how it will impact my daily life. Thank you for watching, hope you liked it, and see you in another one. High five.